mate was talking about 10 minutes ago, and he sent me something that it just brought back memories. And I got to tell you about it. I used to go out with this girl, yeah, and she was a top model, yeah. I got pictures of her. I've got to find, and I will put it on my thumbnail if I can find it, yeah. But she was a top model, and she just like she was black, and she just had the hots for me for some reason. I met her. I've met her years ago, yeah, but she become really top, and she used to muck about with certain people in the Crown, all around them sort of things, yeah. And she sort of like got involved with MPs and all that, you know. And she was mustard, mate, mustard. And she lived in Kensington, yeah. And one day I made a meet with her, and I went up to her flat and sort of like looking at her window. She said, I'll be back in 5 minutes. And I looked out the window, and she was like a big car pulled up, and I don't know what sort of car it was. And behind it was a bike rider, Obil, yeah. And she sort of like got in the car and shot off, and the bike went with her. The bike went with the car, and she come back about an hour later, and I'm at the flat. You know, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? And then sort of like she got to come have a cuddle, and I got in bed with her and had a little cuddle. The next thing I knew, she's not in bed. I tried to get out of bed. She got me cuffed up to the bed. She got me cuffed up to the bed, and I couldn't get out of nowhere. I couldn't do nothing. You know. And she looked at me and said, "I'll be back later." I said, "Undo the cuffs. I've got to go home. Undo them. See you later." And she went, right? And I was going mad. I couldn't get up. I couldn't do nothing. I was just in a bit of a bad way. You know what I mean? I was going mad. And then she come back really late, yeah. And she said, "Look, let's just relax. And you under the cuffs, relax, yeah." And I stayed the night with her, and she was so beautiful, man. But you can't be someone like that. You can't be with you because all they do all night long, all day long, they're going out all the time. You know what I mean? Only lots of money, but and she had loads of money, and one day she sort of said to me, "Look, I'm going to give you some money. Go out and buy yourself something nice. I might down Kensington High Street, you know." And that was when Bieber's was about. Anybody remember Bieber's? And I was down Kensington High Street, and what it was, she lifted up the carpet, yeah, one of her rugs, and she had envelopes for the money there. And I mean, I liked her so much, yeah. What's the point of me taking her money? I just liked her, She's just a nice girl. And now she lives in a top place in Hampstead Hill, yeah. She's multied up. She's got 2 or 3 properties. She owns a bit of a club, and she's just nice, you know. Me and her go back a long way, and sometimes she sends me a message on Messenger, and we're always friends, and good friend of mine, mate. And she was just saying to me, "Got a bacon sandwich," And one day I said to her, "Yeah, come over," and I'll give her my address, and she coming over just for a bacon sandwich. You know what I mean? Stayed the night. And she's so nice. And she really is such a nice person, mate. I miss her a lot, yeah? I really miss her. But she's gone so far forward for me, yeah? She's like, as I said, she got clubs, got massive great big houses in Hampstead Hill. And she's just doing really well for herself. She's involved with top people, you know what I mean? And I don't want to get involved with her like that and sort of ruin her life, you know what I mean? It's easy for me to ruin it, yeah? But anyway, bang, bang, roll, nice one.